So life force on planet is dependent on the unification of two longitudinal waveforms that need to be in harmony. In former times, we had the trees with an antenna system to the air and an antenna system to the ground, keeping this resonance stable. Yeah? Then they started to cut down the rainforests, and then you come into this desert state. Desert state means no plants available, disconnection between the two systems, and then they start to play their individual frequency games. Do not reconnect at any point, because there's no antenna system reconnecting them. And then you don't have the development of life force anymore. And then you deeply go into the desert status. So the entire technologies based on Wilhelm Reich are there to reconnect and to extract the wrong frequencies.
New device, this is the Chembuster charging plate hybrid. So we have a pretty thick steel pipe here. It's about 14 inches high. As you can see, it's about 2 inches, a little bit more than 2 inches across. And over on this side, it can function as a charging plate. So we have the normal stones and minerals, and MMSO matrix, metal, mineral, salt, sand, ormus, and all the selenites and quartz and tourmalines and shungite and other stones, petalite, lepidolite in here. And then we have a very nice, very big Atlantean Love Star quartz in there at the bottom of this. See our neodymium magnet in there as well. So we have a very, very big Atlantean Love Star quartz right there. And then this goes up about halfway, the MMSSO. So the Orgone matrix goes up halfway. That big quartz is sunk into there. And I wanted to leave some room for water, so you can put water in. And then I attached this copper coil here, and it's sort of oscillating. And so on a really bad chem day, you know, it's pretty nice today, but on a real bad spray day, you can kind of mimic what Wilhelm Reich was doing with his cloudbuster, how he was using the water to absorb and hold the dead energy. He was pulling the dead energy out of the sky and grounding it into water, because water absorbs and holds it very well. So what you can do is fill this up with water up to the very top, okay? And then just place it outside on a bad spray day, and then you get a lot of negative ionization in your surrounding environment, and it'll really help balance things. It'll connect the scalar fields of the earth with the sun. You can even put it on the ground if you'd like. There's no rules. Put it like that and then fill this up with water. That's what I would do. And the copper will kind of help route the energy a little bit. So we also have a small neodymium magnet where that MMSSO stops. So we have the magnetism to kind of pull in the energy from the chem spray, the dead energy. And then we also have another neodymium right there. So it's a good plate. And again, you could also use it as a charging plate. So you can put, fruits and vegetables, you could put supplements, water, liquids, etc. on this. You can even put your electronics on this when you're not using them. And I'm going to make 2 more of these, and they're not going to be, the other 2 they don't have this perfect straight flat thing where they can where you can rest everything on them. They're going to have a little bit more of a angle. This is the only one that I have that's flat on both sides, but this one's available now. And you could leave it like this and also just charge things on this side as well. And you can see our Torus vortex and Sri Yantra. And that's what we're doing, is creating balance with all the chemtrails and the dead energy and the electrosmog and the door. That's imbalance energy. That's why you see a lot of desertification around the world. That's what Wilhelm Reich moved to Arizona for, to use his cloudbusters to help with that desertification. So eventually we can make these places vibrant and everything, but for now what we can do is just use these for protecting our surrounding environment on a bad chemtrail day, and then you could also just use this to charge everything else under the sun when you're not chembusting outside. And so we're utilizing water, we're utilizing Orgone energy, and I think this would be a nice potent device for anyone that's available now.